Hello guys, Luis here from internetteachings.com and welcome to this video. What I am going to be teaching you today is how to submit your sitemap to Google, Yahoo and Bing. Now before you even continue doing this video, you will need to have an account with Google. You will need to have I am talking about email account with Google, Yahoo, and an email account with Bing. In this case will be Hotmail. And what I am going to do, first of all, I am going to start with Google and I am going to sign in on my Google account. I am going to sign in, and now after you are logged in inside the system, what you are going to do, you are going to type in here. Well, let me click in here and right here. I am going to open account settings on a new tab. Now, by default, you are not going to have in here Google Webmaster Tools. So you will need to add Google Webmaster Tools. And what you are going to do, you are going to type on Google Webmaster Tools right here, okay? And you are going to go to this URL, google.com/webmasters/tools. And I am going to click in there, and now I am going to sign in again. And well, just write down your password one more time, click sign in, and now we are inside the Google Webmaster Tools, okay? Now what we are going to do, we are going to add our site first of all, okay? You will need to click add site, okay? You won't be able to add your sitemap if you cannot add a new site, okay? It is going to be very important that you add a new site. In this case, well, I am going to add my new site in here. I am just going to copy. In this case, I am just going to use this example, and I am going to click add site and then paste and then click continue. Now what we need to do, we need to verify that we are the owners, okay? So what I will recommend you is to upload an HTML file to your server, okay? I am going to download this HTML to my desktop, okay? Now you can actually use a meta tag or something else. My recommendation will be always for Google, upload an HTML file. So the next thing you will need to do, you will need to create a connection between your server and your computer. In this case, I am using an FTP software. Now you can also log in on your control panel from your hosting company. The point in here and the general steps is that you will need to upload the HTML verification file to your Joomla root files. Whatever way you use, it doesn't really matter if you are using an FTP connection, if you are using a file manager by using the control panel on your hosting company. It doesn't really matter what you are going to use. The point is, get the HTML verification file from Google and then upload this file to your Joomla root files. In this case, I am going to use the FTP connection, and I am just going to go to my, let me go to my desktop, and I am going to my Joomla root files. As you can see in here, I am inside on my right side in here. These are my Joomla files, and I am going to upload. Let me just going down here, and I am going to upload. I am going to upload the HTML file that I download from here, okay? And I am going to right click and upload. And let me just modify something in here and right click upload. Now you are going to have this file in here, okay? Now the next step you will need to do, you will need to right click and open link on a new tab. If you see a blank page, well actually if you see this notice, this means that your site has been verified. And now what you are going to do, click verify. And well, in this case, now if you have doing this for the first time, you are not going to have any information in here, okay? So don't worry about this. And the next step to upload your sitemap will be to go to site configuration, sitemaps, and then submit a sitemap. In this case, you will need to give the URL from your sitemap. If it is sitemap .xml, or if it is sitemap HTML, whatever version you are using will be fine. Normally I will like to use the XML version. And if you don't know how to create a Joomla sitemap, click down below this video. If you are inside a video social site, you will need to click on the description of this video and visit my blog post, so you can see the how to create a Joomla sitemap. And then after you finish, click submit sitemap, and that will be basically it. Okay, there's nothing else you will need to do, and that's it. Now let's go to Yahoo so we can start submitting the sitemap to Yahoo. Again, you will need to have a Yahoo account in order to do this. So first of all, I am going to sign in on my account, and I am going to sign in. And what I am going to do, I am going to type inside Yahoo, submit sitemap to Yahoo. As you can see, submit sitemap to Yahoo, and click web search. Now what I am going to do, I am going to go to Site Explorer search yahoo.com/submit. I am going to click in there, and well, we are going to have two options. Okay, let me go to see if I don't think I have. I think I do have some websites in here. Now we are going to do this. We are going to type in here. I have already some websites in here, and I am going to type in here the name of my site. In this case, espaciotecnico.com, and then add my site. Okay. Now the next thing I need to do is to upload a verification file to my site. In this case, again, I don't like to use the meta tag, okay, because that will invalidate my HTML code. I am going to click in here. I am going to download, and again I am going to save this one on my computer. The final goal in here, remember, it is to upload that file, the file that I just downloaded from Yahoo, okay? And I am going to upload this file to my Joomla root files, okay? So I am going to find this file in here. Let me just right here, HTML Yahoo. I am going to right click upload. I am uploading this file, the Yahoo file, to my Joomla root files from my Joomla website. Now that my file, this one, is in here on my Joomla root files, I am going to go back and I am going to right click this link on a new tab. Again, if you see a blank page in here, that means the file has been uploaded successfully. I am going to close this window and I am going to ready to authenticate. Now what I am going to do, I am going to click on my sites, and as you can see, I have the URL, the website that I just verified, and the status has been authenticated. Okay, now how I can upload my HTML? Well, in this case, I am going to go to submit site and then submit feed, and then I am going to click submit site feed. Okay, and in here you are going to insert the URL of your sitemap. In this case, well, for this example, it could be espaciotecnico.com/sitemap.xml. Okay, and then you will submit feed. Now don't worry if the name in here appears like feed instead of sitemap. Okay, it will be the same. As you can see, you can provide us a feed in the following supported formats: sitemaps, RSS, atom, whatever, but that will be fine after you click submit feed. And if everything went right, you can come back to my sites, and if you see inside the feeds a number 1, that means that you have uploaded successfully your sitemap from your website. Okay, and that will be it on Yahoo. Now let's go to the Bing Again, you will need to have a Bing account. In this case, you will need to have a Hotmail account. And let's go to sign in and sign in with Windows Live. Again, you will need to have an account. So I am just going to log in very quickly in here. Now, as you can see, I am inside. And now I am going to submit your sitemap to Bing. Okay, I am going to click search. And as you can see, we are going to go to Bing Webmaster Tools. I am going to click in here. And remember, I am doing this after I sign in. And first of all, again, I need to add a site. Okay, I am going to add a site. And I am going to type HTTP. And I am going to write down my website. Let me just copy the URL. And let me go back. And I am going to click submit. Verify your site. And again, you will need to choose the type, the way that you are going to verify your website. In this case, I am going to choose an XML file on my server. And again, I don't like to use the meta tags, okay? I am going to click on option 1 and I am going to download the Bing file. I am going to click save file and click save. And again, what do you need to do? You will need to upload that Bing file to your Joomla root files. And let me go in here, right click, upload. And now I am going to click on this link, right click. Well, let me click in here. And as you can see, I can see the verification code, okay? Let me refresh. Yeah, and I am going to go back and I am going to verify. Now, as you can see, I can see my website in here, okay? Now, what we are going to do, we are going to actually click on crawl, okay? And then we are going to go to sitemaps. And in here, we are going to add a sitemap. And again, we will need to in this case, you can use the example in here. Whatever URL you have for your sitemap, you are going to write it down in here, okay? And then you will need to click submit. After you have finished, you will be able to see your sitemap in here. So guys, that's basically it, how you can insert and submit your sitemap to the 3 main search engines, Google, Yahoo, and Bing. So I hope this video helps you how to do that. And for me and for this video, that's it. Take care, and I'll see you soon.